That's my question for you right now is how do you talk about you? And so the other two thoughts that I have, and then we're going to close this practice out, is I want to really go back to how you talk about you. How you talk about you. I brought up self esteem multiple times. We just had an episode on self esteem a couple episodes back, and we'll continue to talk about self esteem because we have to be able to have a strong foundation of self esteem before we build self confidence and craft confidence. And so being able to put yourself up is necessary when it comes to self esteem, and it's necessary when it comes to confidence. And it all goes back to how I talk about me. If you look in the mirror or you don't look in the mirror, and that's a sign as well. Some people don't have the ability to look into the mirror because they're so disgusted with what they see. That right there is a telltale situation that we have some work that we need to do. And a lot of that could go back to how others have treated you, how others have talked about you. But it's time for you to take back the reins and say, all right, I got to fix the way I talk about me. I got to take my voice back. I got to advocate for me more. And I know there's a lot of folks out there who struggle with being able to advocate for themselves because they don't advocate for themselves to themselves. So they can't advocate for themselves in other spaces outwardly because they don't know how to advocate for themselves to themselves. They don't know how to keep their word to themselves. They don't know how to show up for themselves. And so they can't do that from an outward space because they've trained themselves to not be able to do it internally. And so if you have self excuse me, limiting beliefs, this can be something that you continue to perpetuate and you allow yourself to believe. Like self-limiting beliefs are literally how they sound. They are beliefs that you believe, they are thoughts that you believe about you that then limit your destiny. And so we have to get back to how do we talk about us? How do you talk about you? That's my question for you right now is how do you talk about you?